Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nurse Priscilla, and today we're kind of doing something different. Today we're talking about things that are going on in the nursing world right now, legally specifically. I usually batch create, but I think that I'm going to do this video just because it's something that's very important that's going on right now. So if you guys have heard of Redonda Vaught, Redonda Vaught is a nurse that made a fatal med error. Now, this fatal med error was led to the death of a patient. She was supposed to give Versed. Instead, she gave vecuronium, which is a paralytic. Now, granted, she made a mistake. I totally understand it. She killed a patient, and she's going to have to live with that for the rest of her life. And I wish that this was not the case. However, she's going to have to live with that. The family devastated because of this medication error. And that's something as we as nurses need to definitely double check and triple check, especially when it comes to those high acuity settings and the things that are going on in medicine. However, we're all human beings and we all make mistakes. And I can't imagine being in that position. I do not imagine being in that situation or position. However, it's kind of devastating in another hand that the hospital brought charges against her, and now she's charged with homicide. As a nurse, this is something that I can't even put my mind around. I don't understand why they did this, because the just culture of a hospital, of healthcare, is that if you make a mistake, you need to come up front and you need to be honest about that mistake so that that mistake can be rectified, that mistake can be so that we can learn from the mistake and nothing like this can happen again. However, criminally charging a nurse for a medication error is just negating that culture. My fear in this conviction, in this verdict, is that nurses won't be as forefront with their mistakes, especially at the bedside. Now, I don't believe that all the fault is hers. If you do the research, you look up the different things that were going on in the hospital, the Pyxis was not working correctly. She had to override that medication. Now, when you override a medication, that means that there's something wrong with the medication. When you override that, when you do overrides, that specific Pyxis that she had, that the hospital had, was not working correctly. So they were having to override multiple medication. So that's another error on that hospital side. And another thing that we need to really look into is that this is not new in healthcare. We override lots of different things, especially at the bedside. And I just don't have words anymore. I was going to do this video last week, but I was just so upset about what was going on and what's going on right now. I don't condone it, but I don't think that someone should go to jail for a medication error. I just don't. And let's be 100% real. Physicians and providers make mistakes as well. They leave stuff in the patient during surgery. They operate on the wrong limb. They do a lot of different things that end up harming a patient. obviously they're humans as well. And I think that as a nurse, I'm not seeing a lot of physicians and other healthcare providers upset about this, because if it can happen to nursing, you best believe that it can happen to if it can happen to a nurse, it can happen to any nurse, it can happen to a physician as well. So if we take away that just culture away from medicine, my fear is for the patient. My fear is for the patient, and patient safety is key. I will fight for a patient to be safe, like 100%. Patient safety. Is this verdict safe for a patient in the future? And that's all I really wanted to say here. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to go catch my workout. But thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day. Bye.